Okay, then I will call the meeting to order. Can I have a roll call, please? Attendance roll call.
Chaplin. Bethard.
Here.
Krajewski. Here. Ozog.
Here.
Kachalski. Zay.
Here.
Okay, do we have any public comment today?
No.
No? Okay. Next, I'd like to move to approve the meeting of the Transportation Committee from Tuesday, June 1st, 2021.
Second.
Okay. Any comments or changes to the minutes? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Ozog.
Yes.
Kachalski. Zay.
Aye.
Chaplin. Bethard.
Aye.
Krajewski. Aye.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to item number 6, budget adjustments. I'd like to move to combine items A through G.
Second.
Okay, can I have a roll call to combine, please?
Ozog.
Yes.
Kachalski. Zay.
Aye.
Chaplin. Bethard.
Aye.
Krajewski. Aye.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to approve items A through G.
Second.
Okay, any discussion, any items that someone would like to pull, or any comments? Okay, hearing none, I'd like to move to approve item A, budget transfer 67,000 from capital contingency to construction engineering. Item B, 105,000 from capital contingency to other professional services. Item C, $40,000 from fuel and lubricants to repair and maintenance facilities. Item D, $16,309 from capital contingency to construction engineering services. Item E, $21,000 from capital contingency to construction engineering services. Item F, $46,000 from capital contingency to construction engineering services. And item G, $3,729 from repair and maintenance to building improvements. Okay, and I have a second.
You had a second already. Remember,
Right.
Brian, Krajewski.
Okay. Any discussion? Any comments? Okay, I'd like to move to approve items A through G. We have a second and roll call.
Ozog.
Yes.
Kachalski. Zay.
Aye.
Chaplin. Bethard.
Aye.
Krajewski. Aye.
Okay, next, item 7. I'd like to move to combine items A through E, procurement requisitions. Okay, I have a second. Roll call, please.
Ozog.
Yes.
Kachalski. Zay.
Aye.
Chaplin. Bethard.
Aye.
Krajewski. Aye.
Okay, I'd next like to approve items A through E. Item A, recommendation for the approval of a contracted Decker Supply Company to furnish and deliver signpost, Division of Transportation Sign Shop. Contract total amount not to exceed $25,000 per low bid. Item B, 2021-59, recommendation for the approval of a contract to Arends Hogan Walker to furnish and deliver style, repair parts and protective gear for the Division of Transportation for a contract total amount not to exceed $16,000 per low bid. Second of 3 possible options to renew. Item C, 2021-60, recommendation for the approval of a contract with Hard Rock Concrete Cutters Incorporated for MPI sidewalk saw cutting program for a contract amount not to exceed $28,000. Second and final renewal. Item D, DTP 029721, agreement between the County of DuPage and Ciorba Group Incorporated for professional preliminary phase 1 engineering services, Army Trail Road over the west branch of the DuPage River for a total contract amount not to exceed $233,018.85. And finally, a resolution DTR 031221 agreement between the County of DuPage and Oxcart Permit Systems LLC, overweight, overdimension permitting services as needed for the Department of Transportation at no county cost.
second, Desart,
Okay. Any comments on any of these items? Okay, hearing none, roll call, please.
Ozark,
Yes.
Pachowski, Zay,
Aye.
Chaplin, Desart,
aye,
Krajewski. Aye.
Okay, next I'd like to move to combine change order items A, B, and C. Okay, roll call, please.
Ozark,
Aye.
Pachowski, Zay,
Aye.
Chaplin, Desart,
aye,
Krajewski. Aye.
Okay, I'd like to move to approve change orders A, B, and C. Change order with DB Sterling Consultants, decrease and close. Change order with Gaywalt Hamilton Associates, decrease and close. Change order Burns and McDonnell Engineering, decrease and close.
Second.
Okay, I have a second. Any comments on any of these? Hearing none, roll call.
Ozark,
Yes.
Pachowski, Zay,
Aye.
Chaplin, Desart,
aye,
Krajewski. Aye.
Okay, next, I'd like to combine number 9 awarding resolutions. I'd like to combine items A, B, and C. I'm moving to combine.
second,
Okay, second from member Desart. Any comments on combining? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Ozark,
Yes.
Pachowski, Zay,
Aye.
Chaplin, Desart,
aye,
Krajewski. Aye.
Okay, I'd now like to move to approve items A, B, and C awarding resolutions. Item A, DTR 031321 resolution, recommendation for the approval of an awarding resolution to Lorick Construction Company for I-355 noise abatement wall section. County cost $340,420.50, 100% to be reimbursed by the Illinois Tollway. Item B, DTR 031421, resolution recommendation for the approval of an awarding resolution to RW Dunteman Company for Milton Township Road Maintenance Program, estimated township cost $583,138.13. And item C, DTR 031521, resolution awarding resolution to Plote Construction Incorporated for DuPage County Campus Ring Road. County cost $947,000, Division of Transportation share $855,000, and Department of Public Works Facilities Management share $92,000. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, second, member Zay. Any comments, any other questions about any of these?
Question on A. Chris. Yeah, why didn't you always just do this correctly?
So this was a kind of a unique scenario where district court board members had heard from several constituents about the noise due to I-355, and we engaged with the tollway on the discussion, and what came out of it is it didn't meet the tollway policy in terms of the warrants for a noise wall. The warrants include a cost benefit ratio, and so they didn't meet that. However, they were willing to contribute an amount not to exceed about $700,000 toward a noise wall, but they needed a partner to build it. It's completely off tollway right of way. The intent is it's going to be on private property. So it's about a 10-foot high wall along some properties along 355.
We had 700,000.
So the bid was 350 or whatever, but the amount that the tollway is willing to give based on the benefited receptors, each benefited receptor got $30,000, for example. So they calculate about $684,000. However, the residents have to agree to it because it's going to be on their property, not the tollway property. So we have one resident that agreed to it. They have a rather large property. And so that's where we sit right now.
So we're gonna do partial wall?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have 5 years for other people to step up. One property owner that was very interested in it actually ended up declining. Then there is a HOA, And the way the HOA is set up, it's 100% upvote, and they didn't achieve that. So at this point,
So this is gonna be just a partial wall.
this will be a wall that begins at a street, so it's gapped naturally, and will go the considerable length of their property to provide the noise abatement for the residents.
And is this a fully loaded cost? I mean, is this captured all of our costs that we're gonna incur?
We're eligible for construction engineering.
Staff time here?
No, we used a consultant to design it, so we'll work with the TOA to get reimbursement on those items.
For the consultant, but what about for us? We can't get reimbursed for our time.
No,
I just wonder why they didn't do it themselves.
okay, yeah, thanks.
Okay, any other questions or comments on these items? Okay, hearing none, roll call, please.
Ozog,
Yes.
Petrowski, Zay,
Aye.
Chaplin, Stark,
Aye.
Krajewski. Aye.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to item number 10, amending resolutions. I move for approval of amendment DTR 016B19, amendment to resolution DTR 0161A19, local public agency agreement, amendment number 2 for federal participation between the County of DuPage and the Illinois Department of Transportation, 75th Street at Napier Boulevard, decrease county cost share by $165,871.85.
Second, Desart.
Okay, any questions on this issue at all? Okay, hearing none, roll call, please.
Ozog,
Yes.
Petrowski, Zay,
Aye.
Chaplin, Stark,
Aye.
Krajewski. Aye.
Okay, next is general resolutions. I move for approval of DTR 031721, a resolution to set a date for a public hearing on the Fair Share Road Improvement Impact Fee Ordinance Amendment ODT 021 S89.
Second, Zay.
Thank you. And do we have any comments on this? Any questions for Chris Snyder about this? Okay, hearing none, roll call, please.
Ozog,
Yes.
Petrowski, Zay,
Aye.
Chaplin, Stark,
Aye.
Krajewski. Aye.
Okay, thank you. Item number 12, intergovernmental agreements. I move for approval of FIR 030221, a resolution acceptance of a local technical assistance grant from the Chicago Metropolitan Agency for Planning and the assignment by CMAP in the County of DuPage of Tesca and Associates to assist county staff and partner communities of Hanover Park, Roselle, and Bloomingdale in the development of a corridor study overlay land use plan and allocation of the required local contribution of 20%, $15,000 of the funding commitment between CMAP and the County of DuPage.
Second, Desart.
Thank you, Member Desart. Do we have any discussion about this item? Okay, hearing none. Roll call, please.
Ozog,
Yes.
Petrowski, Zay,
Aye.
Chaplin, Stark,
Aye.
Krajewski. Aye.
Okay, next, I'd like to move to item number 13, authorization to travel. I'd like to move to combine items A through F.
Second, Desart.
Thank you. Okay, may I have a roll call to combine?
Ozog,
Yes.
Petrowski, Zay,
Aye.
Chaplin, Stark,
Aye.
Krajewski. Aye.
Okay, I'd now like to move to approve authorization to travel items A through F. Item A, authorization for overnight travel, one vehicle maintenance crew leader to travel to Effington, Illinois in October for a cost of $1,680.74. B, authorization for overnight travel, one heavy equipment crew leader to travel to Effington, Illinois, Illinois Public Service Institute, focus on service excellence for an estimated county cost of $1,680.74. Item C, approval of one heavy equipment crew leader to travel to Effingham for the same conference, lodging an estimated cost of $1,680.74. Item D, authorization of overnight travel, approval for one heavy equipment crew leader to travel to Effingham, same conference, estimated county cost of $1,680.74. Item E, authorization for overnight travel, one heavy equipment crew leader to travel to Effingham, same conference, estimated county cost of $1,680.74. And finally, item F, approval for one heavy equipment crew leader to travel to Effingham, Illinois for the same conference for an estimated county cost of $1,680.74. And I have a second.
Second, sure, second.
Okay, second from Member Desart. Any comments on any of these travel issues? Member Desart.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I spent some time with Congressman Bill Foster over the weekend, and he and I had kind of a sobering conversation. He's concerned that the vaccine is not going to be effective against some of these COVID variants that are coming out that are more virulent and frankly deadlier. So my question regarding all this travel in October is, if this is canceled for whatever reason, if the state shuts down again, for example, will we get the money back, especially for the registration fee? I think I remember being like $700 or $800 per person for the registration fee. Is that refundable?
Yes, so I believe we have been sending our maintenance crews to this training for quite some time. Last year, or was 2020 in March, it was approved. COVID hit, and the IPSC refunded the registration fees, or they applied as a credit to a future, but I believe it was refunded.
Great, thank you.
Yep.
And Chris, could we also assume that the hotel, lodging, meals, et cetera, could be reimbursed or again credited if there is some sort of cancellation?
Yeah, I'm sure that it would be whatever the cancellation policy of the hotel is, 3 days prior or something.
Okay. All right. Any other questions about this travel? Okay, hearing none. I have a second for approval. Roll call, please.
Ozog,
Yes.
Pachowski, Zay,
Aye.
Chaplin, Desart,
Aye.
Krajewski. Aye.
Okay, moving on to item number 14. We have a report from the state's attorney, I believe.
Nothing at this time, Madam Chair.
I'm sorry?
Nothing at this time.
Nothing at this time. Okay. Number 15, do we have any old business today?
We do, and if you'll indulge me, I'd like to talk when we prepared our FY21 budget. You'll recall it was about this time last year, and we were seeing some significant decline in our various revenue streams, local gas, motor fuel tax. So at the time, we presumed in FY 2021, we would have a 20% reduction in actual allocation. And so when we put our budget together, we looked at the equipment side of our annual budget. Typically, we're anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 million in capital equipment. Much of that is snowplows. And then other equipment we need to perform our day-to-day maintenance of our system. So last year, we budgeted only 2 snowplows instead of the traditional 4. We did not know that 4 months later, the county board would approve a local gas tax increase. And so as we sit here today, we've been talking to vendors. We're about a 12 to 18 month lead time before we can get snowplows. So what we'd like to do is I'm bringing to the committee, request your support to, instead of buying 2, to actually buy 8. Put our order in now, budget for it in the FY22 or 23 if it does take 18 months, but have it part of the next budget cycle. But to get the order in now, the local gas tax becomes effective July 1. And so I don't think there's going to be a concern about having the available revenue to pay for this in 22. And again, if it's 18 months, it's not till 23. But given those long lead times, this will be a second winter. We don't want to be a second winter with still using plows that have exceeded their useful life, but we actually want to replace 4 and actually increase our stock, because when one goes down, it's down for a while, we lose, level of service on our roads. So we're looking to get approval to at least procure 8 at the July 6th board meeting, realizing it'll be part of the 22 budget.
Chris, do you have any idea what sort of, is there a deposit involved, some kind of a revenue transfer to start the procurement process?
Yeah, it's payment upon delivery.
It
They were probably talking, we budgeted 400,000. And if I remember, the increase we're looking for would be 1.3 million more for the additional 6 plows.
Okay,
So the total would be, if I do the math, 1.7. It'll be payment upon delivery and acceptance, or delivery. So
And again,
we're talking
spread over
22 like that.
to 2022 or 2023 budgeting.
Yeah.
Okay,
In terms of the,
400 for 2, and you said it's 13 now.
yeah, I think I'm just, they're running about $207,000 each, based on the latest numbers from the co-op we're looking at. Now you're gonna run those numbers and say, well, it doesn't equal 1.7, Chris.
400 for 2, and you said 1.3 million for 6 more.
I should have known, Brian, you're sitting right next to me. Somewhere there's a square root in there, I think.
that pesky accounting.
I'm looking for direction approval actually from the committee so that we can bring forward a requisition in July.
Just direction.
Direction. Approval will be with the actual procurement.
I don't see any issue with this. Anyone have any comments? Mr. Zay?
Thank you, Madam
Members
Chair. Chris, thank you. I think this is great. We're seeing supply chain problems all over the country, and you're being proactive. And again, if we've got plows that have, passed our criteria for keeping them, I think it's a good idea. And like you said, who knows when we're going to get them? If we get them early, even better. If we don't, at least we have them in the order chain to get them in. And so we're prepared for the next year or 18 months.
Member Desart?
Thank you. How many snowplows do we have in our barn?
So right now, if I remember, we have 40.
Okay. Yes, I too would like to compliment you on being proactive on this. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
And you said they're looking at about an 18-month lead time right now.
12 to 18, some people actually say 15 to 18, because I think because of COVID, there wasn't a lot of ordering. Plus, I think there's just national shortages of
Everything.
materials and supplies. And so, the supply chain, they're saying 15 to 18. So this puts us right about the peak of our snow season if we take delivery. And this 15.
We don't need lumber to make these trucks. That seems to be the biggest supply chain issue right now, but there's many. So, but I think this is a great idea. And anyone have any other comments about this? Okay, hearing none, the committee, you have our approval to go ahead with this. So we'll look for it at our next board meeting.
Yes, I will bring it to this committee at the July 6th meeting.
Okay, thank you. All right, any other old business?
No, Madam Chairwoman.
Any new business?
Nope.
No new business? Anyone else, any committee members, any new business? Okay, hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Okay, do we need a roll call?
Yes, I can play.
Yes, thank you. Okay, roll call.
I'll just leave it. I won't able to call.
No.
Everyone to start.
Aye.
Kajewski. Aye. Ozog.
Aye.
Kachowski. Zay.
Aye.
Chaplin.
Is it a valid vote if Mr. Kajewski has stood up? I'm just asking our safety.
He's in the room. He's running the math.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, thank you all. Thank you very
They're on the market.